Hi everyone, David Mitchell from Bayview Renovations, and it's the end of week 1. Well, actually, it's about the 10th day into this build in Donald Street in Highett, and we have literally had to build this entire bathroom from scratch. So bathroom within a bathroom. So as you can see, there's an old slab here, which is taking up part of the floor. On that left-hand side there, which used to be underneath, I think a bath was there. That was just sitting there. You could literally pull it up and down. It was like non-existent, really, just floating. This floor in here was all different levels. It dropped down here and it was just a debacle. So as you can see, we've had to put all new floor joists in. We've upsized them on this side here, all with KD, all hardwood, and then we've redone that floor there as well. We've put in, as we always do, one of our custom section shower bases, so to create that single slope fall to a strip grate across the back there, and then obviously put in a niche in the shower as well. We've built a nib wall here, so we actually removed, if you look at the previous video, there used to be a wall there and a wall there, and it used to go around to the toilet, which is now the shower. We built that little nib wall there, and we've put a block for the toilet roll holder. So we've then had the plumbers in and literally renewed all of the drainage. So every part of drainage in this main bathroom has been replaced. Yeah, every single part of it. I'm just trying to think of everything. I can't remember everything.
There was also the linen cupboard.
Yeah, we've also removed on this side here, you can see that plastic. I'll show you the hallway in a minute. That used to be a linen cupboard. That was removed to create a bit of space in the bathroom as well. So on this side here, if I'm just talking about plumbing for a sec, you can see we've now got wall hung vanity to go here. So all the plumbing has cleverly been put into that wall there, so it can be wall hung. You've got mixers and spouts off the wall, and then we've got a section here where we recessed the mirror shaving cabinet into the wall as best we can. We've also had to block out all the walls, so every part of all the walls have been straightened. There's new battens on the walls, and they've been made plumb, and then you can see we've started to pack them there so they're nice and straight. We've actually battened a brand new ceiling in as well, to the right heights where it's all now level, etc. We've put in new, what we call sun tunnel. So it's not a skylight, it's actually a sun tunnel to get some natural light in here because there's no window. And then of course, all of the electrical has been done as well. So you can see over here, we've got an additional fan point. In this little section here where we've left a big gap, there's a Domino 3-in-1 fan light heat unit. There's downlights going in across the top of the vanity, as we always do. And then looking back this way, we've got our carpenter Tommy there. We've got another light down this end of the room, and we're just moving some wires at the moment to create a niche in that back wall there, across there, for the bath. Obviously we can't put a niche in a brick wall like that. It's a single skin brick wall. So obviously with kids, you need somewhere to put all your stuff plus some bottles. So I'll move on into the other room. I don't want to spend too much time, but this has been a ginormous amount of work done by our trade teams. I'm so proud of them. Just one thing we had to do. So at the door there, you can see it's not very high. So you've only got 19 mil to the natural floorboards outside of the room. So what we had to do to get the height down, we spent, I think it was like 2 days or 3 days grinding this slab down. So we literally cut it slightly, then ground it right down. It was really dusty, hard work by the boys. But basically we've lasered it so that when we put the new flooring over the top, we'll pin yellow tongue flooring to the concrete, and then obviously nail it down to the hardwood joists. The height of the floor at the door will be almost level, like within 2 or 3 mil, so there's no step. The clients didn't really want to step, so the extra little bit of work will probably pay off. So we're just finishing off this room at the moment for the plasterers tomorrow. I'll tell you what we're up to tomorrow. So a hell of a lot of work. Obviously we've got to do the installation as well. So there's quite a bit to do today before the plumbers. Moving on into the ensuite. This one has been just as much work as the other. This one has a suspended concrete slab. So we've basically built a wall inside the room on this side here, and what that's going to do, that's going to cater for a wall hung vanity here where you can see spouts and mixers off the wall, and then inset shaving cabinet there again. That big mirror will make the room feel much bigger than it currently is. And then we've put a new ceiling in here as well. The old ceilings were just no good. And then moving on into what was the toilet, it's now a walk-in shower. We couldn't remove this wall. The clients really want us to remove that wall, but it's a structural wall. It's single skin brick, and we just, it just wasn't a good idea to touch it. Very old house, all single brick walls everywhere. You can see them in between these single in brick walls, in between all this framework. It's just better sometimes just to leave it alone and build internally. So we put a ledge all the way along that wall in the shower, which has enabled us to put that plumbing through the wall there, the mixer off the wall, and then we've changed the toilet point to be a strip grate drainage, and then obviously we've got a twin function shower head off the wall there, and then we've battened out everything in this room again, to straighten walls and create, space for running new pipes and everything. We also moved, obviously the toilet point used to be there. From next door, that's looking through there, that's that main bathroom there on the other side of this wall. We've run new drainage into this room as well. So that's a new toilet point. So this room and the other room has complete brand new drainage and water supply. So hot and cold water supply. So we're definitely not going to get any future problems. You can see that's the new water supply for the toilet there, and then obviously hot and cold water supplies come from next door as well. And then you can see in this room here all the new water lines come in there too. So you can see there's a new a light there. Obviously we'll have an additional fan in this room too, because there's no windows. There's no windows in either bathrooms. And then in this room here, we've got a position there where we can put a heat fan light as well. Plus we've got down lights that'll go, LED down lights over the top of the vanities, as we always do, that'll run off a power point in the wall. And then again, in this room, we've put a brand new sun tunnel. You can actually see outside with these sun tunnels. I don't know if it'll focus enough, but you can actually see that tree. Now, these are really cool. It's a much cheaper way than a skylight to get natural light into a room. So we've put that in there. So, a hell of a lot of work being done by everyone in the first 10 days of this build. So as I said, plasterers are in tomorrow. So today we've got to insulate all these walls. We've got to concrete all of these pads, finish any timber framing off, and just literally be ready for plaster. So action-packed week ahead, plastering. Then we'll cut in all of the electrical stuff. We'll start waterproofing potentially by the end of the week, and then it'll be ready for tiling. Thanks for watching.